What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got to talk about a new image we just got of Venom. Comes from Entertainment Weekly, so odd place for it to pop up, but it's been spread around Twitter, and it looks absolutely awesome. So here's the picture. Just want to talk about it a little bit. Obviously, tomorrow is the big day. No live stream, right? They're not going to be live streaming San Diego Comic-Con, the Insomniac Spider-Man panel, but they're going to be live tweeting it. And again, because of all of the stuff that's been leading up and everybody, saying whatever they have to say, I think when there are big things announced there, which I absolutely think there will be. Now, will Venom be playable? We'll talk about that in a second. I think it's going to immediately be dropped, right? Because you'll have the Twitter going, so they'll be tweeting whatever they say. And then I think a PlayStation blog is probably ready to go. They just have to hit publish. I think a trailer or some sort of video on the YouTube channel is probably already ready to go. They just need to either put it up or unprivate it, whatever situation it is under right now. But I do think it's going to be simultaneous, and I think it's going to be something relatively big. Now, as people are kind of pointing out, the biggest thing with this Venom picture, besides just how cool Venom himself looks, and the idea of, okay, well, Tony Todd is going to absolutely crush this role, right? You look behind him, and it seems like that's Craven's group. Now, it could be another group, but because Craven is kind of all we have to, work with right now, that's what I think a lot of people are kind of gravitating towards. So there's really only a couple ways this goes. He could be playable, and that's what some people are kind of reading into. It's like, well, are you going to fight? Are you going to turn around? Or are you surrounded, right? Because we see the vehicles behind him, but are there also vehicles in front of him? And in which case, is this a cutscene? I guess there's a couple things, right? Is it a cutscene where Venom is being surrounded by Craven's group, and it's just something to see? Is it something where you get to play as Venom and go against Craven? Is it even Craven's group in general? Again, there's no one specific way it has to go. But as time has gone on, we brought this up a few weeks back with the fact that, now I don't think Tony Todd's going anymore. That is something to keep in mind, but obviously that doesn't change the big announcement if there is a big announcement. If you're going to announce that Venom is playable, considering really a big theme of the panel is Venom, you now lead with a picture the day before of Venom. And it's, again, I wouldn't say it's a hint, but you can infer one option being him being playable. If you're going to do that, I think Tony Todd obviously should be there, but because of the whole, writers and actors strike, obviously it's uncontrollable, but this is where you would do it. And again, because they'd be live tweeting all this stuff, you could easily put out some sort of video or blog. I think the idea is going to be focusing completely on Venom, where you're going to get a blog talking about either the powers of this kind of like full-on, like what's he like at the full ability, his kind of role in the game. Is he an anti-hero, or is he, a villain? Like what's going on with him? I think we're going to get a lot of those details at the San Diego Comic-Con panel. So there you go. There's the picture. Excited to see more. And I imagine we see him like in movement and stuff, because if you think about it, we've only ever seen him still in CG in that very first trailer, which that scene may not even happen, or it may not happen exactly like that, because that's just to kind of show off the game. And now we see him again in this full form, right? But it's a picture, and we don't actually even know what the picture is totally, right? So I think it's about time that we see a little bit of actual, let's see a cutscene. And if there's a trailer, I assume part of the cutscene would be in the trailer, right? So let me know what you guys think. I'll be keeping my eye on Twitter and all of the necessary social media places tomorrow. As soon as there's anything, I'll make a video on it, so we'll be covering it, throughout the day. So make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want to check out any of my other social media links, my other YouTube channels, our Twitter, etc., links are in the description. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all on the next one.